Well, hello there, it's the Archivist from TradingCardArchives.com, and I am here today to open some trading cards. But honestly, I just can't decide which ones to open. I'm sorry, I've got a lot here. There's a lot of cool stuff, and it's always a little bit tricky. Sometimes I wake up, I just have that feeling, I really want to open some One Piece today or something, but I just really, I cannot decide today. So what I did is I tried to pick two that I thought would be kind of like the most fun to open. These are two that I've had for a little while, and I'm honestly really excited to open both. But I don't know which one. So we're gonna pick one, but we're not gonna pick it. We're gonna let the universe pick. So we're gonna use random.org to pick between these two. I'll tell you kind of what they are. So this is New Cards National Treasures. It's a Chinese art collection. So there's going to be a lot of famous artwork trading cards in here. It's a very premium set. I think there's only 6 packs in there, and every card is going to be kind of amazing. But it is going to be, art and history focused, which is something cool. I love that kind of stuff. So that's kind of what I got. I love that. On this side of the table, though, is something totally different. So this is Card Captor Sakura, specifically Sakura's Dream, and it's an anime, right? But what's really neat about this is a Kabog set. It doesn't look like it. Well, I mean, you might recognize it as a Kabog set, but it is a Kabog animation set. So this is by the same company that makes those fantastic One Piece cards that we love. I also opened a box of Conan the Detective from Kabog the other couple weeks ago, and that was fantastic too. So I can safely say that everything Kabog makes is amazing. I'm sure this will be too, but I couldn't decide which one to open. So anyway, let's go over to random.org, and we're just going to set that up to roll a two-sided dice, which is the same as flipping a coin. We'll do it 3 times. This will be 1, this will be 2, and whichever one wins is what I'll open up today. So our first roll is a 2, second roll also a 2. Third roll is a 1, though, so we are opening National Treasures today, which is great. That's honestly, I think in my heart, that's probably what I really wanted to open today. So yeah, I'm very happy to have this. Let me pause here because I just want to kind of set things up for this video now because the title is no longer correct. And I also need to get the flyer up so we can take a look at it and all that. But I'll be right back, okay? And I am back. I've got the title updated there. The official title for this one is the National Treasures Series 2. So you can probably see down here it says Series 2. And then also if we look at the code on the back, which is actually super hard to read, never mind. I can't even find it. Okay, never mind. But yeah, you can see it's there. But let's go look at the flyer quick before we get into the cards themselves. So here is the flyer. This is actually not where I bought mine. I got mine from Anime Card Store, but Anime Card Store doesn't have this listing anymore. They tend to do that. They have things for sale for a few weeks sometimes, and then they're gone. So be ready for that. But this is a site, one of the stores that still does have a Kaio Anime Card Store. I don't know. They might not be the best shop to buy from, but it does exist. And when I was searching, it's one of the few that still has this left. So if you want it, you might have to buy it from them now. For now, anyway. Okay, so here is the flyer. So New Card is the company that makes it. So that's a company name. That doesn't mean it's like New Cards. And then there's some descriptions of what it is. And then you can see it's basically paintings, like famous ink paintings and scrolls from China that are reproduced on trading cards, and these are all numbered. So you can see here you've got 13 examples of these sort of die-cut scrolls like this, and they're numbered to 288. And then here you've got these to 188. I've got some character art here to 100. Some more die cuts. These are to 266. So you can see it's a very premium loaded set here. To 50 on these. To 199 on these little dragons. They also have, I think, an embedded patch. I'm not super sure, but we'll see if we get one. We'll see. These are up to 266. I mean, they are very, very pretty cards. This just means there's 82 different varieties of those. And so these are kind of the base cards here. Those. Or I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I don't know what that 82 means. I'm wrong about that. These are the ones though that, like, if anything convinced me to get the set, it's these. So I love dragons, and China draws just amazing dragons. These ones are especially cool here and here. I actually have a whole set of dragon trading cards on the way that I'm very excited for. Will there be a slabbed card in here? I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, it looks like you're going to get 10 cards plus 1. Is that what that's saying? I think that's what that's saying. So it's going to be like 2 cards per pack, I believe, because it's like 5 regular packs and then one. Yeah, so you go 2 cards per pack. So yeah, we're only going to see about 11 cards. There's the full rarity distribution. And then, yeah, that's how it's all distributed. Great. Okay, so that's our flyer. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous now, seeing like how limited this is and like how many numbered cards there were in it. I was just like, oh gosh, okay, this is pretty serious. And if there's a slabbed card in here, that'll be even cooler, right? Like super fantastic. I can say the box itself is very nice. I mean, it looked great from the outside, but now that I have it opened up, you can really see that the texture work on there is just exceptional. That's really nice. Very well done. There's some kind of descriptions, although it's so shiny, it's very hard to actually read any of this. But you can kind of see what is in store. And then, how do we open it? I'm not entirely sure how it's opened. I think it's a put. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. There's a. Got it. Okay. Haha. Figured it out. Okay, so here's our cards. So there are 5 regular packs. And then, oh, there is. Okay, so there is a slabbed card in here. That is crazy. All right, we're going to get a slab. That's a set list, a rarity list. I might hold on to that. Again, just a absolutely lovely box. Shipping and things, this would be great to have. Although it is like a different size box, just because it has to have that slab card in it. So this tray is a little bit bigger than your typical tray. Still pretty nice. Okay, that's crazy. That'll be my first like fully slabbed card. I've slabbed some of my own cards, but that's not the same, right? Because that thing will be like sealed in there and probably graded by CNC. Yeah, it looks like CNC is the grading company that did it. That's a Chinese grading company, so a lot of people don't trust them 100%, and yeah, that's fair. But it is what it is. Oh my goodness, these are like glass. I don't even know how to describe this. The printing quality is just beyond any. It's so smooth. I can't even. I've never seen a cardstock like this before, and I've seen a lot of cardstock, especially not this one. I mean, check out how smooth and just perfectly printed that is. Perfectly matte too. First 2 cards. Grab another in here. Oh my gosh. Again, just I mean, the feel of these cards is exceptional. It's so unfortunate. Like the cut is, I guess I didn't notice. The cut on that one's okay, but the cut on this one's really not great. For as premium as they are, they should get the cut right. But still, that's a beautiful, beautiful card. This one too. Also, just not very well centered. I wonder if yeah, I guess I wonder if I wonder now if the graded card is going to have centering issues like that. If it does, it's not going to be graded very high. But I don't think they are grading. It doesn't look like they're graded. It looks like they're just saying they're like authentic. But again, we won't know until we open it, and then we'll see. Another very off-center, but I guess that's just par for the course now. And then here we have a very, very pretty. Oh, corner got damaged. That is not really easy. That is not fixable. But a beautiful work. Okay, we've got 2 more packs, and then we'll get our slabbed card. Oh, there's something thicker in here. Not sure what that means. Let's. Oh, that means it's awesome. Guess that makes sense. That is cool. Wow. Get another sleeve here. My goodness. I feel like these are sort of actual art somehow. Like, this is very crazy. Wow, look at the back. I mean, it's such a nice looking card, just generally, and then very pretty. So pretty, so pretty. Some sleeves here. I even like the border. I mean, it's kind of a sort of a 60s style border, but I like it. It evokes the middle a little bit, so that's really nice. And then our last regular pack here. Oh, we got a scroll. Okay, I was like, that feels small. That the correct way. Okay, and then our scroll here is beautiful work. And that is going to be numbered to 288. Awesome. And not the lowest number. I mean, there's much lower numbers in the set, but still, 288 is really very cool, I think. It's this again. My nemesis, sleeving die cut cards. I can do it, probably. Hey, I did it. Okay. Though this one, you really probably do want some kind of backing on it, or to get it into a top loader, because those are very delicate and likely to break if they're not protected well. Now it can't break. Oh, I got it upside down. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful. How amazing. Okay. And remember, this is just one box. Like, you don't get a lot in this, obviously, but you get some cool stuff, and it's going to be kind of a gem of my collection here. Good lord. Okay, I've never opened a Slabbed pack before like this. This is pretty special. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, it's an actual slab in there. Okay. We got 10 out of 10. And it is a work, I guess. Let me get it translated, just because now I'm very curious to see kind of what this is. So I'm gonna pause. I'll translate, and I will be right back. Okay. All right, so I did actually quite a bit of research just because, it's kind of a special card, so I wanted to know what it was, right? And so the first thing I can tell you is this is the second highest rarity card that's in the set. So do you remember those like really cool looking dragons? They're the top pull. So if you get one of those, you are getting the best card that's in the set, and those are 1 of 1s, right? These are 10 of 10s, so this is the second level. There's 82 different paintings that they recreated on cards like this, and then for each one they made 10 copies. So there's only 10 copies of this particular painting on a card, and this particular one is pretty special. I did some research on it, and I'll show you the Wikipedia page because I think that's probably the most informative thing for us Westerners to look at. But yeah, here you go. So the name of the painting is 1,000 Li Rivers and Mountains. It's the only surviving painting by this artist, and he made it when he was only 18 years old in the year 1113. So think about that. That is like Middle Ages time for Europe. Europe wasn't doing much in the 1100s. Right? We were peasants and digging around in the mud, right? And China was painting things like this, right? So the world was very different back then. Anyway, so this is such a famous work that it's actually in the Palace Museum in Beijing. So if you ever visit Beijing, the Palace Museum has this actual scroll in it. This is what the scroll looks like. So the scroll is actually like pretty long, right? Because it's a scroll with many works on it. This is just one of the works from the scroll. And then the scroll has a inscription on it written by Kai. So you can learn a little bit more about it there. But there's the entire scroll, so you can see sort of the whole thing. And it looks like maybe the piece we have is something in here, I would guess. But still, how amazing, like such a work, and truly a national treasure, right, of China. Like that is in their Palace Museum, right? So it would be as if like Topps made a national treasure set for the US and it had, oh, I don't know, Washington crossing the Delaware River, right? This is equivalent to that as far as being sort of that level of painting, right? And so all this is saying is that it is authentic and that it is a 10 of 10. I have no idea how to price anything like this. I should have probably done that while I was paused. Let me pause one more time. I'll just go. I doubt I can price this, but I'll go see if I can figure it out. I'll be right back. No, I can't price this at all. The biggest issue with trying to search for this is the term national treasure is like a huge Panini brand. And so there's so many sports cards that were released in the national treasures line. And it just makes this kind of impossible to price out. But man, what a absolutely fantastic piece here, and great set in general. But to get a 10 like that, a serialized to 10 is pretty fantastic. So yeah, I'm pretty happy here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more cards like this, leave me a comment, get a subscription going. We do videos like this a couple times, 2 or 3 times a week now. I try to do it like 3 or 4 times a week, but I guess I slowed down a little bit. I'll try to speed up again, sorry. I do have like a massive backlog of boxes over here to pick from. And yeah, the next video, maybe we'll do that card captor video next. But if there's anything in particular that you want to see, also, leave me a comment. I'm always happy to serve the fans, right? So if you want to see my Disney cards or something, I can get those out again. I actually have a ton, like speaking of Disney cards, I have like 4 or 5 Disney boxes that I haven't even opened yet, plus the like 15 that we have here. So there's a lot of Disney cards here. SpongeBob's another one where I have at least 3 boxes we haven't even touched of SpongeBob cards, and like more on the way. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff in the archives to look at. But today we checked out some national treasures and got ourselves a to 10 and a true national treasure too. So like, that's awesome that the series like has a name and then delivers on the name. Fantastic. I love this. Okay, I had a great time. Hopefully you enjoyed the video yourself. For what it's worth, have a great rest of your week, and I'll talk to you again probably on Wednesday. But yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.